Oh, and another thing is, like, some people say it increases insulin sensitivity or something like that. I've heard that. There's absolutely no reason to use melanotan 2 for any performance enhancing benefit. If you want to increase your insulin sensitivity, there's a lot of different ways to do it without injecting tanning drugs. So for that purpose, I would definitely say that it's completely ridiculous. Other ways to combat acne and hair loss on high test cycles without prescription DHT blockers and without Accutane. I would say that the best way to prevent acne is just to take a lot of showers. I would say that most people get acne just simply because they don't wash themselves enough. This definitely was the case for me. Like, when I first started taking stuff, I didn't shower that often, like maybe once a day, maybe sometimes I would skip a day. If I got back from the gym, I wouldn't shower like immediately. And I would get really sweaty, like walking around outside, and then just go sit in my house without taking a shower immediately. These are things that, you can probably get away with, but if you're taking high amounts of androgens, then you're gonna get like way worse acne results if you do this type of stuff. They're also gonna make you more sweaty and make your skin more oily. So it's kind of like a compounding effect. And then you also need to make sure that you wash your sheets, because if you don't wash your sheets, that's another thing that's going to compound on it. So that's like kind of the main thing. In terms of hair loss, there's no way to avoid it without taking DHT blockers, and even so, you still might get it. I know a lot of people are like doing a lot of hair loss like stuff right now. It really depends on your genetics. For this stuff too. Like, if you're someone who's super prone and sensitive to acne, you're going to get crazy acne no matter what you do. And if you're someone that's super prone to hair loss like me, you're going to get hair loss the second that you touch testosterone or anything else. Your hair is going to fall out. If you're on the lighter side of that though, and you just get like a little bit of thinning or something, there are definitely things you can do, but I'm not the right person to ask, obviously. And with the acne as well. So I would just say keep your hygiene under control. You can look into some natural, remedies for hair loss and stuff like that. I know people like put different creams on their head and do like foam rolling on their head and derma rolling and shit like that. But ultimately, I would try to avoid pharmaceuticals as much as you can, especially DHT blockers and Accutane, because they're really, really harsh on the body. They're really harsh on the liver. DHT blockers like Finasteride have shown to make people depressed. So I really would not recommend taking stuff like that if you could avoid it. I would say lower the test until you can figure out what's going on and establish good protocols for yourself, and then slowly increase it and see if you're getting the side effects, because you don't want to have to take like a ton of different blockers in order to just simply live your life. That's really unhealthy, and it'll add up in the long term with the negative health benefits that you're getting from taking the high test. Now you're taking Accutane, you're taking DHT blockers, you're taking estrogen blockers. I mean, you're like a walking pharmacy at that point, and it's not going to be healthy.